AutoCache by Proximal Data is an industry-leading host-based caching solution. Our award-winning software accelerates network storage systems from inside the hypervisor, enabling IOPS-bound data centers to achieve higher VM density per server. Thanks for taking the time to learn how to install AutoCache onto a Hyper-V cluster. This video assumes that your Hyper-V hosts are managed by System Center Virtual Machine Manager. In order to fully take advantage of AutoCache for Hyper-V, AutoCache software must be installed onto all Hyper-V hosts with which you intend to use AutoCache, onto the SCVMM server, and onto the Virtual Machine Manager client or workstation. The AutoCache driver is installed on Hyper-V hosts. To install the driver, right-click on the autocache.msi file and select Install. This will install the AutoCache driver and extract the control scripts. The driver will not begin caching until enabled from either the plugin or a control script. When you are asked to select startup type, choose Hyper-V host. If you are prompted by Windows Security Device Software message, click Install, and if prompted, reboot. The AutoCache service is installed on the SCVMM server. To install the service, right-click on the autocache.msi file and select Install. Installation automatically starts the service. Proceed through the various screens in the obvious fashion. When you are asked to select setup type, choose System Center VMM Server. If prompted, reboot. The AutoCache Hyper-V add-in must be registered with each System Center Virtual Machine Manager client. This add-in is delivered as a zip file that is extracted during the MSI installation process. The add-in is not automatically registered with the VMM client. Start by double-clicking the autocache.msi and proceed through the various screens in the obvious fashion. When you're asked to select setup type, choose VMM Client Workstation. Once installation is completed, open the Virtual Machine Manager as administrator. Select Settings on the bottom left and then Console Add-ins on the middle left. Click the Import Console Add-in button and then Browse. The default path is C Program Files Proximal Data. Select the zip file AutoCache SE plugin.zip and click Open. Check the box Continue installing this add-in anyway and click Next and Finish. Stick around for a few seconds to confirm that the job Install Console Add-in AutoCache Manager changes its status to completed. Once that's done, we'll confirm AutoCache Manager is listed in Console Add-ins. All AutoCache hosts must be licensed before they can be provisioned and enabled. Before AutoCache can begin operating, an AutoCache partition must be created on your flash device. In order to be eligible, the device must contain unpartitioned space and the volume must be online. From inside the Virtual Machine Manager, select VMs and Services. Under All Hosts, click on a host with AutoCache installed. To license AutoCache, select a Hyper-V host object, select the License Management button from the Host ribbon, enter the activation key, and click Add. To partition flash for use with AutoCache, select the Host tab from the top-level ribbon. Click the Manage AutoCache Partitions button. From the drop-down list, select the available device for partitioning. Select the amount of space you wish to devote to AutoCache, click Create Partition, and OK. Select AutoCache on the Home ribbon and click the AutoCache Host Stats button. From the Host Cache state, click Enabled to start caching. That's it. You're now using AutoCache. Thank you for taking the time to install AutoCache by Proximal Data. For further instructional videos and support information, please go to www.proximaldata.com/support.